Welcome back to the channel and another video. It's me, Brendan. I am the time and scent collector, and today I'm going to take you through something a little bit different. It's actually cologne fragrances that I really do recommend. And I'm going to give you 7 out of my collection that I think are absolutely excellent clones. And they're actually all from Perfume Parlour in the United Kingdom. I think they do a great job. And I come to you today on the terrace on a bit of a cloudy day, a little bit chilly, got the black t-shirt on, waiting for the sun to come through. Sure it will. It's actually early morning. I've got my coffee here sipping away, and I've got some really great stuff to share with you in this video. But firstly, let's just talk about cologne as a concept. You see, I come from the watch world. I've got my Tissot PRX on today, Powermatic 80 with the sky blue or ice blue dial. Really enjoying this high level of finish for a watch that costs a few £100s. It really packs a punch. I think it's a great value timepiece. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I come from the watch world where clones, or if you want to call them fakes, are just not cool at all. I wouldn't wear one. It's not the thing to do. But in fragrances, it's a little bit different. They're sort of inspired by or dupes or something like that, whatever you want to call it. But they are a thing. And I don't have a big problem with them because sometimes you just do not want to spend hundreds of pounds on a specific fragrance, but you do want to get a flavor of that fragrance for a fraction of the cost. And you're literally talking 20, 30 pounds tops for some of these Perfume Parlour fragrances, and they do give you that. They definitely aren't the same. It doesn't give you the same experience. It doesn't make you feel quite as special, but you definitely do get that feel, that smell, and their performance sometimes, and these ones I'm going to show you mostly, their performance exceeds that of the originals because they make stronger concentrations and sell it to you for less, because the quality of the ingredients is definitely not as good. So look, if you want to experience a scent profile, I've got quite a lot of dupes that I've also got the original from, and I just love wearing that smell, and I wear it in the morning to the gym, with the kids at the beach, something like that, and I save the original to wear, say, for dinner or when I'm out with my wife or so on and so forth. You get my drift. So they have their place. So let's jump into it. So firstly, Perfume Parlour have changed their bottles recently and are doing a much better job on the presentation. I've probably got 40 or 50 Perfume Parlour fragrances that I've had over the years, and they used to be these pretty crappy like glass bottles that just give you the fragrance and nothing else. Now you actually don't mind having some of these on your shelf because they look quite nice. And these ones are Extrait de Parfum, and they all cost in the region of about £20 for 30ml, which is what I usually go for. So let's go through them. So the first one is called Isle of Ver, and this is a dupe or a clone of Green Irish Tweed, one of my very, very favorites. I own the original Creed fragrances. So let's give this a little smell. Absolutely excellent. I can tell you it's got to be an 85% clone. It's a little bit more citrus heavy in the top. Doesn't smell quite as smooth, but probably lasts longer than actually Green Irish Tweed. I got this the other day and I've been wearing it quite a lot just to go running in and so on and so forth. And when you have a little sniff of it, it really does give that Green Irish Tweed DNA. And it's 0583, the reference on the Perfume Parlour site. Really recommend this one. Second one is this one, which will mean nothing until I show you it. It's Mirror XLV 1509, and this is a clone of Amouage Reflection Man 45, the beast modes. It's good. It's so good. I've been spraying this around the house. My wife really likes this. It's got a richness to it that's probably, in fairness, not at the level of the original, because that's a £500 fragrance or €500 fragrance, £400, something like that. This is 20 quid. You know, you do get what you pay for to an extent, but it really is an excellent high performance fragrance, this. And for an Extrait de Parfum, it doesn't give you the Amouage level of performance. Why would it, I guess, for 20th of the price? But it's close and I'm really enjoying this. And if you haven't tried Reflection 45, really is a different fragrance to Reflection Man. There's a heaviness to it and a depth to it that you don't get in Reflection Man. but both are basically masterpieces. The next one is this one, and it's called Isle Serenade, and this is 1000, and this is a clone of Roger's Isola Blue. So good. So Isola Blue is that aquatic, out on the boat type of fragrance. This Isle Serenade, I think the top note are a little bit more lemony than Isola Blue, but the dry down on this is exceptionally close. When I first put this on, I thought, they've not got it. And then like an hour later, I smelt my hand and I was like, wow, they really did nail this on the dry down. So that fragrance, Isola Blue, is one of my absolute favorites. It's absolutely on my list to pick that one up. But for now, I'm going to enjoy Isle Serenade from Perfume Parlour. So the next one is one of my absolute favorite freshies. I've had the original. It's Grandness, and this is a clone of Louis Vuitton L'Immensité. This is number 1492, Ginger Citrus Beast Mode Freshie. And I've got to be honest, this is as close to a one-to-one as you can get, in my opinion. I love that fragrance, L'Immensité. The performance on it is nuclear. You get 8, 10, 12 hours, even on a hot, sweaty day. This is the same. I'm telling you, it's an excellent quality dupe, this. Grandness from Perfume Parlour, clone of Louis Vuitton L'Immensité, will give you all day fresh ginger. All right, 3 more to go. This one comes in a slightly smaller bottle, and this is actually a really nice clone of Bois de Portugal. It's called Lisbon Wood. The number is 1199. I'm not going to spray this because I'm actually nearly at the end, but I love this. Now, my wife hates this fragrance, so this is for me when I want to smell like a sort of classic English gent. But Bois de Portugal is a stunning, stunning fragrance, underrated creed for me. And this one, Lisbon Wood, is extremely close. I'm going to have to get a new bottle of this, or maybe I'll buy the original creed Bois de Portugal. Again, with the Extrait de Parfum, the performance on this is unreal. It really does last. Really can't go wrong with this. And it's 1199 Lisbon Wood from Perfume Parlour. Now, the last two, I'm not sure why, but I ordered them in white bottles instead of the black. Looks a bit odd on the shelf now. But anyway, the first one is Blue Waters 0424, and it is a clone of another creed, Virgin Island water. So you've got that coconut, that lightness, that tropical freshness. And I bought this because, frankly, I didn't want to pay 200 or 300 quid for the creed, but I wanted a coconut fragrance in the collection just to experiment with last summer. I thoroughly enjoy this. It's very close to the original. The performance is excellent. And the great thing about these clones is that you can just spray them really liberally because they're super, super affordable and they perform really well. And if you need to top them up later, you can do because you're not kind of worried about it. So this one, great tropical, coconutty, classy suntan sun cream lotion vibe. That's how I would describe it. Blue Waters 0424 from Perfume Parlour. And then the last one is one of my all-time favorite fresh fragrances. It's up there with Elysium from Roger. It's up there with Naxos. It's up there with L'Immensité. Up there with Ingenious Ginger. It's up there with Fragrance de Bois London Spice. This is the clone of it. I do own the original. It's called Revival from Perfume Parlour 1951, and it is a clone of Xerjov's Renaissance. A beautiful, citrusy, mint, classy, smooth blend, high-performing fragrance from Xerjov. And this one, I think, is pretty darn close. What you get here with this one is it's actually not absolute one-to-one. The performance is excellent on it, but it doesn't smell as high quality as Renaissance. That makes sense because you're paying 10 to 15 times less, right? But whereas, say, Grandness, I honestly can't tell the difference with this fragrance, which makes me think how much profit Louis Vuitton are making when you buy a bottle of this stuff. And where the Green Irish Tweed is fractionally lighter, this one just feels they just haven't quite got the quality of the ingredients, but the overall vibe is very close, really good. and the performance on this is excellent, especially if you spray this on clothes. You'll be smelling it 2 days later. I put this on my tracksuit training top when I've been out for a run, and then I put the top on maybe a couple of days later, get Renaissance or Revival all the way through. So it does perform, but you got to be realistic. You're not getting the original because you're not paying 10 times more. Now, I get it, there's branding, there's marketing, there's all that kind of stuff, but the reality is the quality of the ingredients just cannot be as good, can it? So there you go. There's 7 awesome Perfume Parlour clone fragrances in my collection that I really do recommend. Go check out Perfume Parlour. And the great thing is, if you like these fragrances and you like that scent DNA, then you can upgrade in due course, get the original and be proud to own that and have that comparison in there as well, just like I've got. But it satisfies your short-term itch just to get that scent DNA, that scent profile in your life. So that wraps up this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and leave me a comment with your favorite clone or dupe fragrance, which one out of this list you're going to check out, and what you're enjoying at the moment. What fragrances you are wearing the most right now? Leave that in the comments and we're going to have a discussion, and make sure you subscribe. Most people that watch these videos are not subscribed, like 80-90%. Why would you do that to yourself? You want to make sure you get notified of the videos, right? So subscribe, hit the bell, get involved, and come on this journey together. And I will see you in another video really soon. Lots more fragrance, watch, lifestyle, travel, content coming your way. I'll see you on the next one.